friends, Allison Ramirez here, Christian author, editor, and content creator, here today with a December content creation video. I did my first content creation video last month on November, and all of the ways you can incorporate liturgical, faith-based themes for that month into your writing, blog posts, any other content you create for your audience. Now that we're in December, happy December everybody. I'm going to be doing the same thing, but walking you through this month. December is absolutely my favorite month of the year, not only because of Christmas and New Year's, but also because it's my birthday month. December 4th, I'm going to be turning 27. It's crazy. Time really flies. There's so many amazing things to celebrate this month. So without further ado, let's jump in. So obviously December, we are in the Advent season. This year, December kicked off on November 30th. So the entire month of December, we are preparing and waiting for Jesus' birth at Christmas time. So you can continue the themes of preparation, of waiting, going through each of the Advent candles and their significance, or ways to decorate your home or prepare your home for Christmas time, how to make the most of Advent. If you have a resource or a book or a product you've created that has to do with Mary or Joseph or Jesus, this is an amazing time to profile that product. Or if you're looking to release something this month that's related to those Advent-y Christmas themes, that would be great. Then December 3rd is the feast of Francis Xavier. December 7th is the feast of St. Ambrose. December 8th is actually a solemnity, which solemnities are the highest days in the church year that we celebrate. So usually every day there's a saint's feast day that we remember them and celebrate their life and their example of holiness. A solemnity is a day of obligation in the church where Christians are asked to attend Mass and to celebrate the events of that day. So December 8th is a solemnity of the Immaculate Conception of Mary, which is the teaching that Catholics hold of Mary being born without original sin so that she could be fully pure and fully surrendered to God's call for her to become the Mother of God. December 12th, as you can see from my shirt here, is a celebration of Our Lady of Guadalupe. This is an apparition where Mother Mary appeared to St. Juan Diego in Mexico. And there's a beautiful image of her that looked like this that appeared on Juan Diego's tilma. It was also winter time and a bunch of roses appeared within his tilma. So this was an apparition that really helped to draw people of Mexico to Christianity, to Jesus through Mary. So I am wearing my sweatshirt today that has the picture of Our Lady of Guadalupe on it. December 14th, we celebrate the Feast of John of the Cross. He is a really memorable, important saint in the Carmelite community. As I mentioned in one of my previous videos, I have begun preparations to discern becoming a lay Carmelite, which is a 6-year preparation of prayer and study. And then, of course, December 24th is Christmas Eve. December 25th is Christmas Day. And Christmas doesn't just end on Christmas Day, but it continues in a 12-day celebration of Christmas all the way into mid-January. So this is an encouragement for people to leave their Christmas decorations up to continue celebrating the birth of our Lord for 12 days following Christmas. And one of those days, December 26th, we celebrate the feast of St. Stephen the Martyr, the first to give his life for God in the early church. December 27th is the Feast of the Holy Family, remembering Jesus, Mary, and Joseph as a united family unit and a model and example for all faithful families. December 28th is the Feast of the Holy Innocents. This is sadly that time when Herod had all of the young boys that were 2 and under slaughtered and killed because he was searching for Jesus shortly after he was born, because he didn't want him to be a threat to his kingship. And then, of course, once you hit Christmas, it's an emphasis of celebration over an emphasis on preparation and waiting, which are the themes of Advent. So those two go hand in hand. In the church year, there's usually times of waiting, times to prepare in our hearts, and then there's times to celebrate a momentous occasion, in this case, Christmas. Some other themes you might consider for the month of December to share with your audiences is reflection, taking stock of how the year has gone, making resolutions, goal setting, for the next year to come, 2026. This is a great time to do a recap content where you let your audience know all that has been accomplished throughout this year, goals that you have for your own business or your own author and writer goals. People love to watch videos or see content where you're walking them through accomplishments or struggles of the year and your springboard ideas and your ways you want to grow and continue strong in the year to come. Especially with the 31st of December, of course, is the last day of the year. I like to do videos that are related to summaries of these are the books I published, or these are my up and coming books. Financial videos, I like to say this is how much money I made this year and my goals for the next year to come. Or maybe say these are my top 5 or my top 10 goals in my small business moving into 2026. Thanking God for how he's carried you through this year in your ministry and your small business as an author, and where you hope to continue growing and walking with him in the year to come. So there's a time of gratitude as well. And looking ahead and planning for the year to come. And as always, think about your products and services that you're offering and if they are related at all to some of the themes of this month. And again, seasonal content creation, liturgical content creation is really great to help your marketing feel unique, to spice it up, especially when you're looking for new angles. You feel like you're just saying the same message again and again, especially if you're an author looking to sell your books and you feel like all you're saying is buy my book, and you're not getting anywhere. Making your marketing more meaningful, more relatable to your audience. You can definitely do this by just naturally interweaving themes in your books with themes that are happening throughout the year. And I love to do this, especially with Advent time. I have scenes in some of my books that have to do with Christmas or New Year's resolutions. I pop those scenes and there's chapters into my newsletter. I had a little intro and a conclusion to it. So there's a lot of ways where you can reuse content that you've already used in the past. You don't have to always recreate content again and again. I remember back when I was working for a parish, I would write a lot of bulletin articles on various topics. So now I have this archive on my computer of 50 plus little short pieces on these different liturgical and seasonal themes. I can continue to reuse those in my author newsletter, obviously swapping out things that maybe are no longer relevant or adding a few new details to them. But you can build up an archive of content and you can continue to reuse, especially with marketing, because a lot of times people are not seeing what you're posting the very first time on social media or even your newsletter with the open rates. Not everyone is seeing everything. So even if you feel like you've already shared something once, it's okay to share it again 2 or 3 times. Sometimes it might be 5 or more times before someone actually reads or sees what you're posting, just because of how competitive it is out there and how much people are being inundated with digital content these days. It is okay to reuse things. I hope this video was helpful, and if you have anything you want to share in the comments that you love to talk about in the month of December as an author, as a small business owner, please share that below. And I look forward to seeing you in the next videos. You're going to be seeing some end of the year recaps and summaries and plans for the year to come from me in these coming weeks. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share with your friends. God bless. You're in my prayers.